Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rhonda and this is New Moon Acrylics. Thank you very much for being here with me, and thank you for helping me to make my channel grow. You all mean so much to me. This all means so much to me. But I wanted to show you a little something I got today. Or actually I got it over the weekend. I actually finally got me an apron, and look, it has pockets. But anyway, there's a gentleman that has a store at the same flea market that my store is at, and he does embroidery on all kinds of things, including aprons. So I went and asked him if he did special embroidery. He does not do like special logos or anything like that, but he can do special lettering and special designs. So I asked him to make this for me. So this is one of the new additions. This earpiece I used to use on my truck, and I figured I might as well give it a shot in here and see how well it works in here with the videos, instead of trying to always stay right with the volume of the camera. So anyway, let's go get this thing dirty. I'm ready to get some stuff on here. I'm excited, and now I don't have to worry about ruining my clothes. So anyway, let's get this thing dirty and let's go create something new. Come on. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is what we're going to be painting on today. Usually I paint on canvas, but I like trying to experiment on different canvases. So today we're going to be doing kind of a Dutch pour just on the outsides of this. Now what I've done is I took my painter's tape and I laid it on a small cutting board, because what I want to do is kind of scallop the edges. I don't want to have just plain square on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife here and I'm just going to carve around the edges. So I'm going to just lay this right here for a second. Hopefully it'll stay. And I'm going to fast forward you through this so you don't have to watch me do the whole thing. But I'm just going to take my knife and just kind of scallop around the edge. Okay, now I just need to peel this up off of here, and hopefully it just peels right off. Or maybe it'll come in sections. Alrighty, speed this up again. Okay, now I'm going to turn this sideways so that when I peel it, I'm not going to get strips. I want this whole piece to come off. So I'm going to start right here and just lift up this edge. And it is hot today, folks. So forgive me if you all see me sweating a little bit in here. And just slowly lift up the sides. Hopefully it'll all stay for you. I could have just laid the strips down. No, I could have just laid the strips down on the mirror, but I didn't want to scratch the mirror trimming the tape. So I'm just going to lift this up slowly. Once you get it started, it should start coming up pretty easy altogether. Like I said, should. Okay. Well, dang you. Okay, let's try this. It's already trimmed, so I'm just going to lay it on here in pieces. So I'm going to start right about here. I'm going to take the next couple strips. Okay, the tape is down. You just want to make sure that all the edges, and it doesn't matter if it's a little like that, but anyway, so I'm going to get that out of the way. And once again, don't need that. I'm just going to clean the edges, and this is just plain alcohol I put in a spray bottle. And get all the fingerprints off. Try. This is my first time trying on a mirror, so y'all bear with me here. We're gonna learn together. Like I said, always creating something new, right? Okay. So I think that's good. Okay, it's still a little, but that's all right. Okay, so now what I want to do is seal around the tape here to make sure that the paint that I pour and blow on here is going to not go underneath the tape. So I'm going to take one of my big sponges here, and I'm going to pour a little bit of this into one of my little cups here. Okay, one of my big cups here. This is just Craft Smart White. Okay, folks, look, here we go. You can't see this, I don't know, but there goes the first smear of paint on my new apron. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and I'm just going to go right down the edge. And this is just to form kind of a seal down the tape. I hope this comes out, y'all. If you have any other things that you would like to see me try to pour on, put it down in the comments and I'll see what I can do. And y'all know me, I love to play. So, and you notice that I'm going from inside the tape out because I don't want to drag the tape up. The whole premise behind doing this is to get the tape to stay down enough so the other paint just flows over it and not under it. And if we go this way and lift the tape up, we're just defeating our purpose. So here we go, doing this. Get that on. I hope we're getting it down enough. I think that should be okay. All right. So I'll put that aside so I can wash that off later. Now what I'm going to do is I have already layered this cup right here in the different green colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pour it around here and then blow it out and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start here. And I hope I have enough. And it's hard to see, but there are different greens in here. I'm just going to keep pouring this around. Here comes some different greens right here. I guess I layered the cup more than I thought I did. And these are leftover paints with different pouring mediums in them. We're just playing today and having fun and seeing what we can do. I have no idea. Some of this is probably mixed with Floetrol. Some of it I know is mixed with glue. So, but they were all the same consistency. I kind of like the way this looks just the way it is. I need to show you something. Speaking of blowing stuff, I got this little mini blower on Amazon, and I think I paid $12 or $14 for it. I'll research it and put it down in the description. It has a USB port that you can plug it into the USB, and it's a lot more powerful when you have that. The problem is that broke. And when I was trying to plug it in, it actually went in and broke, and my husband took it apart, looked at it, and he said, nope, it's broke. So now that's the only thing that works. It does take batteries as well, so I have batteries in here, but this will move the paint some. So if you want to do just a little bit of manipulation, this will work. Otherwise, not so much. So I'll put the link for that down in the description if anybody is interested in getting one of those. But I really don't use it. I use a straw and my lungs. Okay, whoops. Hang on, guys. My little earpiece fell out. Okay, so I'm going to blow this out. I'm going to start on low, and if it doesn't move the way I want it to, then I'm going to put it on high. So we're going to start off here, and I'll mute you. You can listen to music as I do this. Okay, here we go. Y'all, so I can see, let me get my little tweezers here. This right here is from the tape coming up. It shouldn't be doing that, but it is. So Technical difficulty number 1 is the tape is coming up off of the mirror. But that's okay because it might be I can see that. It might just be that I have not so good. I'll wipe these edges a little bit. I actually think it came out pretty cool, with the exception of this edge right here. So I don't know. Don't know if I want to do anything else to it. I kind of like the way it is. Let me just give this a little torch just to make sure I don't have any bubbles. Okay, I did see a little something right here. Why do I keep doing that? I keep moving my napkin here. Not sure. I think it looks pretty good, folks. So I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll come back. Actually, no, I'm gonna bring you down and show you the wet results because I want you to see up close what this tape is doing. So let me bring you down and I'll show you the wet results. All right, everybody, so as you can see, this is the wet results on the mirror, and I got some pretty cool things happening. Not a whole lot of cells and lacing, but enough to give it some character. And like I said, this is all just leftover paint, so some of it might have some Floetrol, some of it might have, well, I know some of it has the glue in it, but I think that came out pretty cool. So this up here is from where the tape is lifting up. And I thought about maybe coming in every now and then and trying to push it down, but I think if I do, that's just going to force the paint to go underneath the tape even more. So I think I'm just going to leave it and let it dry the way it is. And we'll see what happens. And I think the tape did that because I taped it onto the cutting board first and then lifted it up and put it on here, so it might have lost a little of its stickiness. So I think next time I will probably just put the tape on the mirror itself first instead of trying to do all that other, and we'll see what happens then. Alrighty, folks, so I'll come back and show you the dry results. See you in a little bit. Okay, everyone, here's the dry results from the mirror painting. I'm gonna bring you in for a close-up. This is telling me a few things, but I'm good with it because it adds character. Excuse me. So I hope the camera will pick this up, but you see those little craters? They're not really cracks, they're craters. And that can happen when your paint is too thick. So it didn't crack, but it gave it craters, but I actually think it looks kind of cool. It gave it some personality. The colors stayed pretty true. And I know the lighting in here still sucks. I'm sorry about that. But all the cells and lacing stayed as well. So I'm going to get you up on my little tripod over here, and the angle's not going to be all that great, but you'll still be able to see. And we'll get this tape off and see how well we did on getting that. So I'm going to put you on this tripod over here. Okay, there we go. Totally different angle. I'm hoping I don't get too much in your way, but I'm going to use my little knife right here to try to get some of these edges up and see what we can do here. That's going to be a tough one. I might have to, which is going to be tough too, because I can't, the paint is sticking to the tape. Oops. And I see where I had missed a spot right here, painting on it. But that's okay, we'll get it up. So I'm going to speed past this process so you don't have to sit here and watch me do all this. And we'll see how it looks when once the tape's off. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, all I did was scored along the edge of the tape to try to keep the tape from bringing up all of the paint. I know I'm going to have to touch it up some, but that's all right too. This was an experiment. And I see some paint did make it underneath the tape. Okay. Now this underneath here is still wet. So I'm gonna have to let this dry, and then what I'll do is come back with my knife or my razor and just lightly scrape it off where I don't want it to be. And it's coming right up, but it'll probably come up a lot easier when it's totally dry. Some spots are dry enough. All right, I'm gonna let the rest of this dry and then I'll come back and see. But I think it actually came out pretty cool. I just gotta touch it up some and then I'll varnish the outside. And what I was thinking of is, I'm not sure how it's gonna hang, maybe this way, I don't know. But putting in a word of encouragement down here, like an affirmation mirror. So I'm gonna bring you in so you can see. I'm not sure if you can see the edges really well, but I am going to bring you in so you can see the edge. Okay, hang on. Okay, I hate to keep doing that, but my camera will not let me go one side to the other. So anyway, this is what the edge looks like. And it'll look a lot better once I get it all cleaned up. But I think it actually came out pretty cool. Just a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe put some embellishments on it. And I don't know why it went blurry like that. Because it didn't want to see itself. Alrighty. Alright folks, let me know down in the comments what you think of this. And if you like it, maybe we'll try some more without glue this time. We'll try maybe Floetrol or just paint and water. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Alrighty everybody, I hope you all had a great day or having a great day. And until next time, let's keep creating something new. Alright everyone, bye.